We are here at SEMA 2023 and we're going to split up today and check out some of our favourite cars.
Midge is going to pick some, I'm going to pick some, and then I want you to let us know what your favourite is in the comments. So, we better get going.
Let's go. Right, so this is easily one of my favourite cars of the whole show. It's a BMW Z4 GT3 car that they've decided, right, we'll take the V8 out, we'll ditch that, we'll put a Mercedes V12 in it, and not only that, we're going to put on a whacking great supercharger. I love this thing, love the details on it, and you'll see more of this one very, very soon.
I'm a massive Nissan Z fan. I love the 300ZX, for example, always wanted one of them. And this is the Nissan 400. We don't get them in the UK, sadly. This one's got the brand new Liberty Walk kit on it, and it is just dreamy. Look at the wide wheels, beautiful, work of art.
One of the stands we always love, you always find the best cars here, is Airlift Performance. Now they need no introduction, even in the UK, but this year the stand's bigger than ever because they're celebrating 75 years of the brand. You believe that? 75 years of air ride? How cool is that? Some of the stars of the show are here, but I think for me, it's got to be that weird DeLorean. Wow. Right, what can I say? I'm a child of the 80s. I know that's really hard to believe, but yeah, I am that old. And this has to be one of my favourite cars on the whole show. It's a bit Marmite. I haven't seen anyone do this to a DeLorean before, but if you're gonna build a show car, why not do it with some style?
As you know, Nakai-san loves to name his Porsches, but I'm not going to try and pronounce that one. But what I do know is it's a 993, it's a drop top, BBS wheels, absolutely stunning. What's not to love?
Now I've got to admit, I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's a PS13. I know it's definitely the colour of Jules' favourite underwear, but it's rocking a Rotary. Why not? This is a crazy world of SEMA. Easily one of the coolest cars of the whole show. Who doesn't love an old Sierra? What British bloke doesn't love an old Sierra? Have a look at this one.
So Midge has been talking you through his favourite builds in this video too, but off camera, he actually told me this was his favourite, but I don't know why I didn't want to say it in real life.
E36 M3 Touring. Now they never made one of these from the factory, so this geezer's come along and made his own. And not only that, he slapped a Pandem kit on it as well. Check this one out. I've got to say, this is definitely one of my favourite cars of the show. I think Jules is going to be really angry with me because he picked it, but I've nicked it.
Everyone knows I love a Mark IV Supra, but I also like an A80, and this one's stunning. It's on Air Ride by Universal Air. It's got amazing split rims, stupid camber, gorgeous colourway. Big fan.
Absolutely loving this Porsche 356. It is bulletproof, and I don't mean that figuratively, I mean that literally. It's made out of Kevlar and it's got a K20 in the back. Honda power, Porsche design, love it.
So we're in America, but what's more British than a Jaguar E-Type? Okay, this isn't your usual E-Type because it's got a 2JZ under the bonnet, 750 horsepower, BMW rear end. It's got Tillit Racing carbon seats in it as well. They're from the UK. I put them in my car about 15-20 years ago, so I must be a trendsetter.
Right, we've definitely built 1 or 2 350Zs over the years at fast car, but never anything like this. 2 500 brake Honda engines, K-series turbos, 2 dashboards, absolutely bonkers. Apparently it used to be a 350Z, but I think they've had the angle grinder out.
Check this one out, a Ferrari Testarossa, or what's left of it, built by Gas Monkey Garage and Richard Rawling. It's EV powered. It's been dubbed the Testarossa, but it hasn't actually got a Tesla motor in it. I think it's got an EV Legacy motor in it. But yeah, it's amazing. Not exactly to my taste, but I do love all the LEDs in the slats. I think it's a really cool touch and a pretty amazing build. And another key feature, it's got a central driving position, a bit like a McLaren F1.
You can forget your supercars. This is Liberty Walk going back to their roots. Now this is one of the newest kits they've unveiled this week, and it is the Super Silhouette RX-7. This thing's an absolute monster.
This is one of my favourite builds of SEMA. It's a Corolla KE25 and it's actually from the UK. It's a 9-month build, but it looks like it could have taken 6 times that. 250 grand put into it. It's got just 5,000 miles on the clock, but it's the modifications that stand out on this. 6 AD split rims, stunning paint, an amazing interior, cleaned engine bay. It's just beautiful.
Is it a very fast car? Probably not. It's not even a car, but I absolutely love this C10 Chevy Truck. Now what I like most is probably, we saw it on the motorway bouncing down here, so the guy's actually driven in here, full custom, body drop, C10, amazing.
I love this car. I had an E36 Touring as well.
I've already done that one. So what do you do when an Aston Martin's not enough? What do you do when your wallet is so big you need a forklift truck to get it out of your pocket? Just get a full carbon Aston. Why not?
I've been in this game for a long time, but when I come to SEMA, I feel like a newbie. I mean, you've come across things like this, which is the Half 11, built by All Stone Labs, and it's got an LS V8 in it. I don't know much more about it, to be honest, but yeah, completely crazy.
Why do I love this Liberty Walk S15? Well, I'm a bit biased because 1, it's representing the UK, the guys at Auto Finesse shipped it over, and 2, I actually got to work on it a year or so ago, so I'm pretty happy with that. 900 horsepower, super silhouette kit, amazing bit of work from Auto Finesse, and well done for shipping it all the way to SEMA.
There's loads of mental cars here at SEMA, but this has got to be one of the most mental. I'm guessing it used to be a Lamborghini Huracán. I think it's got a 2JZ in it, a massive turbo, perspex wings, 888 rubber, Rotor discs. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, that's one of the cars of the show for me.
Not only has Herbie the Love Bug been to the gym, but it looks like this one's been on steroids too. Just check out this mental beetle race car over on the Hoonigan stand. Am I going to get in trouble for this? Well, it's not a car, so yeah, probably, but I don't care because SEMA is all about the trucks too, and this thing is awesome.
Oh my flipping legs. I tell you what, we've walked for days, miles, been in every hall, north, south, main, back.
Yeah, my Fitbit's exploded on my wrist, it doesn't believe it's me. What's going on? I've lost half a stone. We better get a burger.
Whoa, and a beer. But yeah, we've just gone around, chosen our best cars of SEMA 2023. Let us know what one's your favourite in the comments. I think Midge might have missed one, but who knows?
I'm taking this one home. Definitely a bit of me. Right, that's it, we better go then, but before we do that, you lot get on there, like, comment, share, click the notification bell, do all that stuff, and we're off for a burger. Let's go.